Welcome to the Manager Lab, where we delve into the increasingly dynamic world of talent management. In each episode, we will unravel key insights, break down the most relevant books and articles, and provide actionable tips to optimize your approach in developing and retaining top talent. Stay tuned for a deep dive into the art, science, and strategy of unlocking your team's full potential. Let's enter the Manager Lab. Well, welcome back to the lab. Today we are unpacking one of the most overlooked leadership behaviors of all, and that's celebrating wins. According to the HBR article, most leaders don't celebrate their wins, but they should. Most managers and leaders are so focused on solving problems, hitting the next milestone, or just managing constant pressure that they forget to pause and recognize progress. But here's the punchline. When leaders don't celebrate wins, teams burn out faster, motivation drops, and cultures stagnate. Today, we're going to explore why this happens and, more importantly, how you can celebrate wins in ways that are meaningful and sustainable. Okay, so the article then goes on to highlight several reasons that leaders skip celebrations. Number one, they fix on the gap, not on the gain. Leaders often focus on what's missing rather than what's been achieved. Our brains are wired, it seems, to scan for threats and problems. So acknowledging success can sometimes feel like letting your guard down. The second reason is fear of looking self-congratulatory. Some leaders worry recognition will appear boastful or give the team a sense that we're done. But the research is clear. Celebrating wins actually accelerates future performance. And then lastly, perpetual busyness. Leaders tend to rush to the next task without realizing that small moments of celebration fuel resilience, creativity, and engagement. Okay, so what happens when you celebrate wins? It isn't fluff. It's actually performance science. Number one, you strengthen the team's sense of momentum. Teams that see progress, even incremental progress, experience a psychological lift known as the progress principle. And by the way, that's a fantastic book. This boosts commitment and perseverance. Secondly, you reinforce what good looks like. Recognition focuses attention on the behaviors that you want repeated. What you celebrate becomes culture. Thirdly, you support well-being and burnout prevention. Celebrating wins reduces stress by creating positive emotional contrast. Leaders who model healthy celebration help their teams maintain energy over long, complex projects. Okay, so let's look at then how we as managers can celebrate wins in the right way. There's several tips that the article recommends. I'm going to run through each of them very quickly. Tip number one, celebrate small and frequent. You don't need balloons or a catered lunch, just simple micro celebrations, a quick verbal acknowledgement, a message, an email, a short team huddle are often more powerful and more sustainable. So the article recommends that on Friday, with end Fridays on a 5-minute what went well this week ritual. Try that. See if it works. See what happens. Tip number two, be specific about what you're celebrating. Vague praise lands very flat. Instead of saying, good job, try, the way that you clarified the customer's concern changed the entire meeting. That really made a difference. So that specificity increases meaning, clarity, and motivation. Tip number three, connect the win to purpose. People want to know why their work matters. So when celebrating, make the link explicit. So for example, this improvement cut our processing time by 10%. That gets us closer to our goal of delivering faster, smoother customer experiences. So purpose then turns recognition into that fuel that you need. Tip number four, spread credit generously and accurately. Team achievements rarely come from a single person. Call out cross-functional support, behind-the-scenes contributors, and quiet high performers. This builds trust and a lot of psychological safety. Tip number 5, celebrate learning, not just outcomes. The article emphasizes recognizing progress even when results aren't perfect. So celebrate experiments. Celebrate maybe some insights that were gained. What about smart risks or course corrections? All of those things are things that are worth celebrating. This shifts the team from a fear of failure culture to a growth mindset. Tip number 6, build celebration habits into team rituals. So if you rely on spontaneous recognition, it won't happen often enough. So embed celebration into recurring moments. For instance, monthly team meetings, project kickoffs or closings, sprint retros where you're looking back quickly over a project, one-on-one conversations, dashboards tracking your milestones. So making them more structured turns progress into a shared narrative. Okay, and finally, tip number 7, celebrate yourself too. The article notes that leaders rarely acknowledge their own wins. Self-celebration isn't ego. Don't think about it that way. It's emotional maintenance. So try ending your day with, what did I do today that I'm proud of? Or what progress did I make today? Or what went better than expected? Leaders who recognize their own progress show up with more optimism and psychological capacity for their teams. All right. So in closing, celebrating wins isn't a distraction from real work. It's actually part of the work. And leaders who make space for recognition help their team stay energized, resilient, and aligned on what matters. So this week, take a moment, however small, to highlight progress, both with individuals on your team in general, or don't forget, yourself. Your team will feel it, and so will you. And until next time we meet in the Manager Lab, do good work.